we've got a perfect set of 2 tools to help us do just that. Cara DeFalco, who is our Cook Essentials representative and also the host of Cara's Cucina on YouTube, is here with a little shake, shake, shake action.
Yeah,
You shake,
I mean,
shake,
they can
shake.
be maracas.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your thermometer.
But then
Shake
they're
your
activated.
thermometer. But you shake it to activate.
You shake it to activate the battery that's already inside.
Perfect.
Comes with it, right? So then your screen is going to turn on. We're going to...
Big readout too, Cara. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look
nice
at the
big numbers. Easy to read.
Oh, I appreciate that as my eyes get a little older.
You and me both. I keep, every time I look at something, I'm going, oh, I'm this old now.
My
okay.
arms aren't long enough, yeah.
But, and then we're going to put our needle right into the center of our steaks and make sure that we got them to that 165 temperature, which is where you would want beef to be. So these are a little under, and that lets me know they got to go back in the oven. And this
Unless
is why.
you like them a little more rare.
Unless you like it a little more rare, of course, you can play with that.
Yes, with
but
chicken, it's probably more important for that 165.
Exactly, right? Exactly. Or even with pork. Actually, I'm going to turn these ones off for now, so they're
Although
not
we're not having to
spitting
cook
at me.
pork to death like we used to, and that's really great.
No, that has really changed a lot. And I did actually have a chef friend of mine say, you know, once upon a time it used to be, you know, the other white meat, and we would look at it like chicken where it had to be cooked all the way through. Now it's one of those things you can do a medium pork or
and it's not so dangerous.
Yes.
And that's a good thing. But this one is registering just about just under 100 degrees.
Just under 100. So again,
Maybe let that cook a little longer.
further to go. A little further to go. Absolutely.
But those steaks look delicious.
Those steaks look delicious.
Particularly the decal on top, which is the tender part.
Yeah.
Not that I know much about ribeyes or anything.
No.
All right, hey, let me talk to you about color choices, and you get a set of 2 of these for $34.98. And remember, you're never going to buy a battery. You're just going to shake it up.
Just shake them.
All right, here's the black, most limited, then the red, most popular, then green. Then I have it for you in light blue. Some might call that Carolina blue. I know I would. And then finally, we have it for you in the gray. This has a nice big readout. You're not going to buy batteries for these. You're going to shake it up a little bit. And that little top part is not an antenna. That's the probe.
That's the probe.
And that probe folds down for easy storage,
Yeah,
right?
it folds down for easy storage and for safekeeping because it is going to be sharp, obviously, because we want it to be able to pierce our proteins. But it's very easy to just flip it back out. And David, did you know so many people took up bread baking during the pandemic, right? But you can use these not just for meat. So if you're a vegetarian or you're just not using them for meat, a properly baked loaf of bread is somewhere between 190 and 200 degrees.
Is that right?
Yes, so you can use this for that as well. So you don't have to do the knock test that...
So you're like, what, about 165?
Yeah,
167. No,
and we're still going. We're still going a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
166.
Yeah, so we're getting there. So again, it's just a great way to tell, so you don't have to slice it open and check or break it and ruin the presentation of the bread. So
although that bread would be a nice accompaniment with my snow day sausage soup today.
Yes, it would. Speaking of that, we might see a little of that later. Just
might we see a little of that?
We might be seeing
another pan you and I are going to do together?
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Don't miss out on these because I will tell you, internal temperatures are so very important. How many of you cooked a prime rib roast over the holiday season and you didn't have an internal meat thermometer? You had to hack into that bad boy to see how much it was done.
Right, or I'll tell you, I mean, a lot of folks have the other ones that are wired and you're trying to navigate the wire around your oven and where is it sitting, and I just love these.
Hot as a match.
Yes, exactly. These are so simple, again, because that probe folds right in. It's gonna fit really easily into your drawer. Nice, slender build here.
I love that I'm never buying batteries.
I love that I'm never buying. The shaking thing is the thing.
I'm just giving it a little shake, right? And this is activating it. You all remember those radios that we used to present where you had to crank them and you would crank them to activate the battery inside? Same idea.
Same concept.
Now, you're cooking salmon, and depending on how you like it, you want to be able to know what the internal temp is without cutting into it and ruining the presentation.
Right.
So this is going to let you know right away where you are and however you like it. Or if your recipe calls for a certain temperature, then you can follow that.
Then you can follow it, exactly. Yeah, so it's, again, especially for folks who love to have that exact knowledge of where they are with something, what the temperature has to be. This is just such a great way. And again, you're getting 2, so you can keep one and give one. You can use one as your fish and one for meats.
So let's go through colors again. This is the black, 800 in the black, then the red, 1800 and most popular. Then we've got it in green, and then here it is in light blue, and finally the gray. And 500 of these have now been ordered, not just in gray, but across all the colors. So be sure and choose the color that you're after. You get a set of 2 of these. There is no reorder on this item. So it looks like this is your time to shine, right? You want to grab this and have it ready. If you're doing something like a baked chicken parm, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you picked up our Heartland chicken breasts, or you're doing fresh chicken parm from home with fresh chicken breast. This is going to be ideal. And look at that. Only about 150 degrees at its core. Maybe it needs to go back in the oven.
Maybe back in the oven just for a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But it's been hanging out while we've been chatting too. But
and
again,
it also goes up a little bit as it rests, right?
As it rests, absolutely. But again, with these, that probe, you just wipe it with a damp cloth. So super easy to clean.
You know what I made the other night? I love these. I buy these a lot from QVC. They're from, what is the brand of the bacon wrapped chicken breast? Is it Fresh Farms?
Oh, we talk about those all the time.
All the time. Sean, can you look it up right quick on QVC.com? I think it's Fresh Farm or Farm Fresh or something. Family Farms. Family Farms. That's it. I think it's Family Farms. But you have to check it.
But they're thick. Yeah, I was going to say because they're stuffed on top of it, right?
And they have to be 165
Exactly,
in the middle.
exactly.
Because it's chicken. It's raw chicken, right?
Of course.
And it's stuffed with bacon. And so
and you don't want to slice it open.
I used an internal thermometer. One more time, dude. Thermometer on that the other evening. I made them Friday night for dinner.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Family Farms. That's it. Family Farms. Okay.
But again, these just shake to activate them. You can switch it between Fahrenheit and Celsius if for whatever reason you were. Sometimes I get a lot of recipes from Europe from my cousins in Italy, so sometimes I have to kind of do a little translating. So it does have the option to switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. And if you're not in a position where you can easily read the screen, just hit the hold button. It'll hold that temperature on the screen for you.
Do you speak Italian?
I do.
Do you? Well, you and Christina could get together and talk.
Yes.
Because she speaks Italian fluently. She speaks 3 languages.
I know.
And then last week I heard her throw a yaw. I thought she did a little Southern. I said, that could be 4.
She's been hanging out with you too long now.
I would say. Oh, my word. I mean, she's not only brilliant, but now she speaks Southern. So, I mean, come on now. So this is the black. What was that, Sean? $6.50 in the black. Here's red. $1,600 the green. The light blue. And finally the gray. So, Carrie, you're coming back a little later with a 3-quart hard anodized pot.
Yes, we're going to do a little cooking. We're going
to
make
some
family
meals.
Little family meals.
Family meals. 1-pot meals. All right, let's check in with Rosina and see if she can do this in Italian. Go.
Ooh, guarda questo.
I have no idea what she...
Le piesi di 9 piesi dell'air fryer ha fatto sold out. Non abbiamo più. We don't have any more. I think that it's self-explanatory. Congratulations, everybody.
All right. Did you hear? Nicely done.
Sì, signore, come no.
Oh, fantastic.